Hey guys, Papa Pete back with another pickup video again today. I'm going to go through it as quickly as I can today. I don't know, I tend to drag on a little bit sometimes. I'm joined here by Coco again today. What's going on, Coco? Good girl, laid back and relaxed. Just can't wait to see what I got, can ya? Well, I got some stuff. I got it for my Xbox collection. A couple different pickups for my Xbox collection. And I also have a system, which I haven't seen one in a long time. And I actually made a contact at a yard sale. Obviously not last summer during the COVID year, but way back in 2019. They were cleaning out their garage. They found something they thought I would like, and they gave me a call. And I can't wait to share with you what exactly that was. So stick around. Here we go.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
Okay, guys, we start off each show what way? With a special locally brewed beer from a microbrewery right here in town. One of my all-time favorites, of course. Right, Coco? This is one of your favorites, too. Is this your favorite part of the show or what, huh? Is this your favorite part of the video? I think so. That a girl. Hopefully she's not purring too loud. Can you hear me over top of her purring? Anyway, today we have from Pickeroons Brewing in Fredericton, New Brunswick. We have a Simeon Jones, which is one of the regular beer, but it's sort of a special beer because it's named after Simeon Jones. And he is just a very well-known historic figure in the province of New Brunswick. And this actually is a brew that is specially done for King's Landing, New Brunswick, an historical settlement up on the St. John River Valley. So whenever you go there, that's the only beer, I think it's the only type that you can buy on site. And man, it's some good right off tap there. It's just a beautiful thing. So Simeon Jones, let's try it out. I'm not going to fool you. I've had Simeon Jones many times before, but this is one that just deserves to be mentioned because it's only 4.5%, which, you know, I say only, that's great. But it's a real stalwart. It's got a nice golden color, nice little head on it. Oh, this right here, I already know it's a great beer. So Simeon Jones, you get a chance to try it out. It's a nice amber ale. What is it? River Valley Amber Ale right there. So try it out if you get a chance. So the first group of games that I picked up were for my Xbox original collection, and it came from a post I saw on Facebook Marketplace, just locally here, and it was just an incredibly good deal. They had 5 games posted for $15 Canadian, which, you know, that's actually, for me, I believe that's kind of a reasonable price for people to sell used games for, like just locally online, because it's $15 in their pocket. It means nothing. But there was one specific game there that I was looking for. So I'm going to show you the other ones first, and then I'll show you the one that I was looking for. So these are all doubles in my collection, but I picked up a copy of Top Spin Tennis, which is a really good game. It's sort of like almost an extenuation a little bit of, they say somewhat like Virtual Tennis, which is one of my all-time favorite games on the Dreamcast. Virtual Tennis and Virtual Tennis 2. Oh, I love those. I got a copy of Burnout Revenge, which I actually already had a spare copy of that, but I think I just sold that not too long ago in one of the batches. So here's another copy, extra copy of Burnout Revenge. The other game I got, or another game I got, was Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Again, third-person shooter, sort of a fighting game. Just a great game. But, again, I already had it for my collection. I also got a copy of the original Spider-Man. Again, green box copy, not a Platinum Hits. I think I have both those, actually. I think I have it also in my Platinum Hits collection. But still, you can't beat that game. It's really a game that will be good for trading, turning in, exchanging, whatever. I'll sell it, maybe. And also, for whatever reason, there's supposed to be 5 Xbox games there. When I went and picked them up, they're just in a bag waiting for me. The person was at work, and I just picked it up from at their office. And there was also a copy of Batman Arkham Asylum Game of the Year Edition for the Xbox 360. And I think I have this, the original one, but not the Game of the Year Edition. So my Xbox 360 games are all packed away right now. I can't wait till I sort of get a little bit more organized. I'm going to get those out and catalog them a little bit better. But in the meantime, for a bonus game I didn't even know I was going to get, how do you beat that? Alright, now as for the one game that I needed in that whole set, again, for $15, I thought this was a pretty good deal just to get the game alone. And I got a copy of Shadow the Hedgehog. So This is just like an adventure game, like most Sonic games for these newer systems. I don't think it's all that highly rated either, but it was one that was worth, a reasonable amount of money there, complete. And this one is complete and in very good shape. The manual's in good shape. The disc looks good. Has the case been better? Maybe, but there it is right there. Sega game, Shadow the Hedgehog for the Xbox. It's almost like a continuation of, this is what we say, the Xbox original is almost like the Dreamcast 2. That's sort of thrown around a little bit. And it's games like this that sort of lead into that rumor or that train of thought. So very happy to pick that up alone for $15, let alone to get all these other games with it that hopefully I can use to get some other games for my collection. Anyway, Shadow the Hedgehog. The next batch of games I got for my Xbox original collection are all games that I need. And I was up to one of my old stomping grounds. I've been there many times before. You can see it right here in the video. Beats and Bites up in St. John, New Brunswick. And it seems to me that they have less and less all the time, but I always seem to find a few games that I need when I go in there. And the magic number there is if the game's worth less than $20 and you buy 5, you get 20% off. So my goal when I go in there, if I'm not going to be spending a whole lot of money, is to get 5 games so I can get that 20% off. So here are the games I got this time. First of all, I got a copy of Bad Boys Miami Takedown. I'd seen this around a few times, but it's always in pretty bad shape, frankly. And this one's got a few stickers, but I think I can get most of those stickers off without too much problem. And the disc itself and the manual are both very, very good. So really happy to have that. I don't know a whole lot about the game, but I think it's sort of a takeoff of a Grand Theft Auto type police run and gun action game, third person. So very atypical, very standard. I don't know if this one stands out very much from any of the other ones, but still, it's a good franchise and very happy to have that game. Bad Boys Miami Takedown. The next one is kind of funny because I had it in my video just recently. Actually, my alter ego announced it in my Christmas video because this is one of the games that 64-Bit for Life got me for Christmas. But when he picked it up, it was actually supposed to be a 3-disc set. It only had 1 disc in it. So I thought it was kind of funny when I went in there and how I hadn't seen this before. This weighs a ton because it's Tom Clancy's Platinum Hits Classic Trilogy. And 3 games, which yes, I have, and now I've got an extra case, but this one has all the manuals and all 3 discs right there. So very happy to add that one complete to my Platinum Hits collection. So right on. I was surprised though. I was just so surprised to see it. Next up, I have a game that it's a fighting adventure type game, a little hack and slash, we'll call it, and it's a really common franchise. Popular franchise, still going on today, I think, on modern systems. I talked about one of these before. I've recently picked up Dynasty Warriors 5, and now I've got Dynasty Warriors 3. So this was in really good shape, again, for $8. The manual maybe could have seen some better days, but it was at least there. And, the disc looks good, case looks good, artwork looks good. Very happy to add that to my collection for a fairly modest price. The next one up is just a typical game, one that I'm going to call kind of like filler, although it's not super common, but it's still not one that you may have heard of, and it's called The Hustle Detroit Streets. It's a pool game, but it's a bit of a pool adventure game as well. The streets of Detroit are tough, even for you, Jack Swift, the consummate hustler. It isn't easy when you're pitted against the punks, the cops, and the mob. So it's got an adventure aspect of it, too, within it. And by Activision. Think what you might, Activision. I loved them back in the day when they first started out. My favorite Atari 2600 third-party developer is Activision. I just love it. I love to have all 44 of those games. I love Activision for the Intellivision as well. When they get bigger and better and more corporate, it got less and less about the people and more about the profits. And that might be the case here, but still it's a very interesting premise. I've never played the game, and I'm anxious to try it out. The Hustle Detroit Streets. The last game we are familiar with, but it's one for my Platinum Hits collection. I have the original, but I finally found the Platinum Hits version of Black. All guns blazing. So it's a shoot-'em-up action game. Nothing too exciting really that way, but I love the cover with all the ammo, and I'll be able to clean this right up nice, and it's a really great addition. And it's like one of these other ones that's actually worth more as a Platinum Hits and it is in the original green box version. So anyway, very happy to add that one to my collection. And that's it for the Xbox games that I picked up at Beats and Bytes. Still very happy with that lot. So my last pickup for this video it's a bit of a lot. It's kind of a neat story because I was out yard sailing a couple years ago, went into different places. I'll always ask for video games, and it was somebody that I sort of I knew a little bit, but not real well. And I said, yeah, I'm collecting video games, and they said, well, I have some at home that's just sitting around. They're tucked away somewhere. If I ever find them, I'll let you know. And right on. So of course they know how to get hold of me, no problem. And I was just surprised. Like I said, this is January of 2021, and this is at least summer of 2019, if not 18. Anyway, I'm working away at one morning, sitting around the house doing this and that, and all of a sudden I get this text message or messenger message on Facebook, and hey, I found that game. If you're interested, I still have it. I said, how about I offer you this? And I went down and I picked it up, and what I got was a complete in the box GameCube. How do you beat that, right? Now, everything seems to be inside here. The cords, the AV, it's a platinum GameCube inside, but just in great shape. And she told me that the kids just didn't play it very much. They played a little bit when they first got it. Somebody had given it to them, and they just weren't interested in it at all. So it got tucked away, and they just wanted to get rid of some junk to them. So I was more than happy to take it. And with it, I got just a third-party controller, which really isn't in very good shape. But I also got, right here, wireless controller, Nintendo GameCube. There's the dongle, or whatever you call it. There's a couple of memory cards right in there. Maybe that's the memory card that goes with, because I hadn't even checked yet. Just thought of that right this second. Because also with it was one game. And what I got was a copy of Animal Crossing for the GameCube. The original Animal Crossing game that was brought out, I believe, is this one on the GameCube. I'm not 100% certain about that because all I really know, I've learned more about Animal Crossing the last few weeks since I bought it for Mama C on the Switch than I knew beforehand. I just wasn't into it that much, which is fine, but I was really shocked to pick up this game. I'm really happy to pick it up, let alone to have a box GameCube. And I got it for a yard sale price, so I'm very, very happy with it. Also, the only other thing I got, I looked and I got a cord, which is an extension cable for the controller. Anyway, box GameCube and a copy of Animal Crossing. And I'm going to double check because this may very well be the memory card that was included with this game. As a matter of fact, considering it's the white one in there, yes it is. It's the memory card that goes with it. So very, very happy to get that. Well, guys, what a great bunch of pickups today, huh? Lots from my Xbox collection. Not only the original, the big set, 600 and I don't know how many now that I have, but a few from the Platinum Hits collection. And also to come across and find this in-the-box Nintendo GameCube in beautiful condition, along with a fantastic game that's really hot right now, Animal Crossing. It's beautiful. What do you think, Coco? It's pretty nice, isn't it? Anyway, guys, thanks for spending a little bit of time with me today. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time when I get some more pickups. Take care.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age
You're watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer. Not the old ass gamer, like I said. Old guy gamer. Close enough, though.